You're here, and that already means something. And because right now, somewhere in the world, there's someone still in bed, still making excuses, still waiting for the perfect conditions. But not you. You're different. You showed up, even when everything inside you whispered, maybe tomorrow. And that's what separates dreamers from doers. Today, we're talking about something that stops most runners dead in their tracks. Something that defeats more training plans than injuries ever could. The cold, not just any cold, but that bone-chilling, breath-stealing, finger-numbing cold that makes you question every life choice that brought you to this moment. You know exactly what I'm talking about. That moment when you step outside and the air hits your face like a slap. When your lungs tighten with that first breath. When you wonder if your body will even cooperate.
I feel the pressure, but it's turning into fuel. Something's breaking every rule. There's a voice inside that finally says you're ready. Hold your breath, the lift is coming heavy. Rise with every step, I'm climbing through the fire. Rise with every step, I'm running even higher. Nothing's gonna stop this heart that never rests. I'm breaking through the doubt that lived inside my chest. Rise with every step, I'm lighting on the street. Rise with every step, I won't accept defeat. Every breath a promise that I won't forget. I was made to rise with every step.
But here's what most people don't understand. The cold isn't your enemy, it's your teacher. It's showing you something about yourself, something powerful, something that warm weather running could never reveal. Right now, as you're listening to this, there are runners in Norway, in Canada, in Alaska, in Siberia. Runners who don't have the luxury of waiting for perfect weather. They run in conditions that would send most people running.
The storms don't come to break me, they just teach me how to rise. I watch my fears dissolve beneath the blaze of one decision, to keep on moving forward with ridiculous precision. Now every corner of this road feels like a brand new start. I'm running with the brighter, bolder, grateful heart. The same dark streets that used to swallow me in regret. Now sing along, rise with every step. Now I see why every struggle had a place. Every fall was just a line of grace. Even when I broke, I never broke alone. The pain was carving out a stronger bone. I was always more than all the voices in my head. I'm the one who chose to rise instead. And even if I stumble, I won't ever forget. I'm still
But in the opposite direction, back to their warm beds. And they're not superhuman, they're just like you. They've simply learned what you're about to learn. That cold weather running isn't about being tough. It's about being smart. It's about understanding your body, respecting the elements, and pushing forward anyway. Because here's the truth. The runners who master cold weather training, they become unstoppable.
I'm dancing through the air. All the lights inside of me are finally lit and said, I rise with every
Because
step.
they've conquered the one thing that holds most people back. Discomfort. When you can run in the cold, when you can push through, when your fingers are numb and your face feels frozen, you develop a mental strength that transcends running. You become someone who doesn't need perfect conditions to perform. You become someone who shows up regardless. And that changes everything. So let's do this together.
With every
Let's turn this challenge into your competitive advantage. Let's make the cold your secret weapon. Because by the end of this run, you won't just have completed another workout. You'll have proven something to yourself. Something that no one can ever take away. Before we go any further, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button right now and give this video a thumbs up, because we're in this together. And I want to make sure you don't miss a single run. We've got a long way to go today, and I'm going to be with you every step. So let's commit to finishing strong. Subscribe, like, and let's keep moving forward together. Now, let's talk about what's happening in your body right now. As you started moving, your body went into survival mode. Blood rushed away from your extremities toward your core, protecting your vital organs. That's why your fingers and toes feel like ice blocks, even though you're moving.
But today I tie my laces with a different kind of mind. I'm not just chasing victory, I'm grateful for the climb. I step outside, the air is cooler against my heated skin. The road ahead is steep,
but here's the beautiful part. Your body is already adapting. Within the first 5 to 10 minutes, your internal furnace starts firing up. Your metabolism kicks into high gear. Your muscles begin generating heat. This is why the first 10 minutes are always the hardest, not just in cold weather, but especially in cold weather. Your body is literally warming up the engine. And right now, whether you feel it yet or not, that process is happening.
I hear my old excuses echo faintly in my ear, but they sound so small and hollow when I choose to persevere. Today, right now, I trade complaint for gratitude instead. For every hill that taught me how to lift my heavy head. The sun climbs higher, painting fire on the sky, and I'm grateful for each moment I refuse to pass by. I feel it now, a deeper kind of light, turning all my wrongs into something right.
Your heart is pumping faster, delivering oxygen-rich blood to working muscles. Your core temperature is rising, degree by degree. This is the magic moment, the transformation point. Most runners quit right here, right in these first brutal minutes, because they judge the entire run based on how they feel right now. But you know better. You understand that this discomfort is temporary, that it's part of the process.
Now when I see a mountain, I don't shrink the way I did. I remember all the battles that I fought when I was a kid. I carried on my
That it's actually a sign that everything is working exactly as it should. Think about a car on a cold morning. It doesn't run smoothly right away. It needs time to warm up. The oil needs to flow. The engine needs to reach operating temperature. Your body is no different, except your body is infinitely more sophisticated, more adaptable, more incredible than any machine ever built. And it's working for you right now, adjusting, compensating, optimizing.
Behind the weight I had to bear, the nights I thought I'd break with just the proof that I was there. Even when I fell, I never fell outside of grace. The ground became a teacher, not a cold and hopeless place. I understand the beauty in the slow, persistent rise. The miracle is not the view, it's opening my eyes. I whisper to grateful for the climb, for every uphill road, for every heavy step that carved this braver soul.
So keep moving, so keep breathing, keep trusting the process. Because I promise you in just a few more minutes, this is going to feel completely different. Your breathing will settle, your stride will smooth out, your body will find its rhythm, and then something magical happens. You'll realize you're not just running despite the cold, you're running because of it. The cold air in your lungs, sharp and clean, making every breath feel purposeful.
I'll keep singing. I'm grateful for the climb. The sun begins to settle, but the light stays in my chest. I walk back home, my soul at rest, and in the quiet of the evening, with the miles behind my mind,
The crispness of the morning, or evening, or afternoon, it doesn't matter. That clarity that only cold weather brings. This is why some of the best runners in the world prefer cold weather training. Not because they're masochists, but because cold weather running builds something that can't be built any other way. Resilience, mental toughness, the ability to perform when conditions are far from perfect. And let me tell you something important. Life rarely gives you perfect conditions, not in running, not in your career, not in your relationships, not in any pursuit worth chasing. So when you train yourself to show up and perform in less than ideal conditions, you're not just becoming a better runner, you're becoming someone who can handle whatever life throws at you. That's what this is really about. Every step you're taking right now, in the cold, in the discomfort.
just to get away from me, hiding from the mirror and the truth I wouldn't see. But this morning feels different.
It's a deposit into your mental bank account, and those deposits compound. They add up until one day you look back and realize you've become the kind of person who doesn't make excuses, who doesn't wait for perfect conditions, who simply does what needs to be done. Now, let's talk technique, because running in the cold isn't exactly the same as running in moderate temperatures. First, your breathing. You might feel like the cold air is burning your lungs.
I said I'll change and then I didn't. The promises I broke to myself pretending I was finished. The late nights scrolling through a life I never chose to fight. The heavy head that hit the pillow full of shame each night. But now the rhythm of my steps rewrites a story in my chest. Every stride is like an answer saying you deserve the best. I hear my inner critic fade beneath the pounding of the beat, as if the music in my blood drowns out the words of defeat today. Right now I won't accept the same old script I played. I'm not a victim of my past. I'm what I've overcome today.
Like you can't get enough oxygen. This is normal. Your airways are constricting slightly, trying to warm the air before it reaches your lungs. So here's what I want you to do. If you're not already, start breathing through your nose on the inhale. When you can, your nasal passages are designed to warm and humidify air. Then exhale through your mouth, letting that warm air out. If you need more oxygen, if the intensity picks up, don't worry.
Yesterday, I'm stronger than yesterday. I'm not the same. The fire in my chest outgrows the flame. I'm stronger today. I found my voice. I won't bow down to my old choice. I'm stronger than yesterday. I own this fight, turning every wrong into a right. I'm stronger than yesterday. I finally see there's so much more inside of me.
Breathe however feels natural, but when you can, nose in, mouth out. This protects your lungs, makes breathing more efficient, and actually helps warm your entire body from the inside out. Your stride. You might notice you're holding tension, especially in your shoulders and jaw. That's a natural response to cold, but that tension wastes energy, restricts movement, makes everything harder. So do a body scan right now. Drop your shoulders, unclench your jaw.
See the purpose in the nights I thought I'd lose. They told me I'm the one who always gets to choose. Even when I'm shaking, I can still decide.
Relax your hands. Yes, even though they're cold, resist the urge to make tight fists. Keep your hands loosely cupped, as if you're holding a potato chip in each hand. You don't want to crush it, but you don't want to drop it either. This relaxed hand position prevents tension from traveling up your arms, into your shoulders, into your neck. Your stride might be slightly shorter in the cold, and that's okay. Don't try to force your normal stride if it doesn't feel natural. Your body is being protective, and sometimes we need to listen. Focus on quick turnover, efficient movement, staying light on your feet. Think about spending as little time on the ground as possible, not because you're running fast, necessarily, but because efficient running is about minimizing ground contact time, maximizing forward momentum. In the cold, this becomes even more important. I'm stronger than yesterday, and when I run, I'm chasing not escape, but who I've become. The city fully wakes, but I have been awake for miles, sweat on my skin, victory in my trials, with every quiet breath I take. Because inefficient movement generates less heat, wastes more energy, makes you colder. So stay relaxed, stay smooth, stay efficient. Now, about your layers. I don't know what you're wearing, but I hope you follow the golden rule of cold weather running. Dress as if it's 15 to 20 degrees warmer than it actually is, because here's what happens. You start out feeling slightly cold, maybe even uncomfortably cold, but within 10 minutes, you're generating so much heat that you'll be comfortable. If you dress to feel comfortable standing still, you'll overheat within minutes of starting. And overheating in cold weather is dangerous, because then you sweat, your clothes get damp, and when you slow down or stop, that dampness turns into a refrigerator against your skin. So if you're feeling a bit cold right now, that's actually perfect. That means you dressed correctly. Your body is about to catch up. And here's something interesting. Your body actually becomes more efficient at generating heat the more you train in cold weather. It's called cold adaptation. Your body learns to maintain core temperature more effectively. Your peripheral circulation improves. Your metabolism adjusts. Regular cold weather runners actually feel warmer at the same temperature than someone who always runs indoors. Your body is incredibly adaptive. You're literally training your thermoregulation system right now, building a skill that will serve you for life. Think about those runners in places where cold weather isn't optional. They're not suffering through winter. They've learned to embrace it, to work with it, to even prefer it. Because once you adapt, cold weather running has advantages that warm weather running doesn't. You don't overheat. You can sustain harder efforts for longer.
I used to think that winning meant I had to stand alone, but now I see that shining means I help light other homes. My scars become reflections that can guide somebody through, reminding them that broken
Your
places
recovery
never
between
break through.
intervals
I'm
is
not
faster
competing with the stars,
because your
but I
body
desire
doesn't have to work as hard to cool down. Some of the fastest marathon times in history have been run in cold weather. Not coincidentally, the cold is an advantage if you know how to use it. And you're learning that right now with every step, with every breath, with every moment you choose to keep moving forward. Let's talk about your mind right now.
Now I see the reason for the nights I felt so small. They showed me how a fragile flame could still outshine it all. Even when I doubted I was worthy of the sky, my little light refused to ever fully say goodbye. I understand that brightness isn't perfect, isn't clean. It shimmers through the cracks in all the places I've been seen. And even if the world forgets my
Because the
name
physical
inside,
challenge of cold weather running is real, but the mental challenge is even bigger. Your brain is designed to keep you safe, to avoid discomfort, to conserve energy. So it's throwing everything it has at you right now. This is too hard. You could be warm right now. You can stop anytime. Nobody would blame you. That voice, that negative self-talk, it's not truth. It's just your brain doing its job, trying to protect you from discomfort. But here's what you need to understand. You're not in danger, you're in discomfort, and there's a massive difference. Discomfort is where growth happens. Discomfort is where you become stronger, faster, more resilient. Discomfort is the price of admission to the person you want to become. So when that voice shows up, and it will probably already has, don't fight it. Don't argue with it. Just acknowledge it. I hear you, brain. Thanks for trying to protect me. Then refocus on the present moment. Focus on your breath, on your stride, on how your body feels right now. Not 5 minutes from now, not at the end of the run. Right now. This step, this breath, this moment. Because here's the secret that elite athletes know. You don't have to run the whole distance right now. You only have to run this step. And then the next one, and then the next one. Anyone can run one more step, no matter how cold, no matter how tired.
Full of things I didn't say. My hands were in my pockets, but my heart was on the line, fighting just to
No matter how uncomfortable, one more step is always possible. And that's all you ever have to do, just one more step. And somehow, miraculously, those steps add up. They become miles. They become achievements. They become transformation. But it starts with this step, the one you're taking right now. So let's stay here, in this moment, in this step. Because this is where your power lives. Not in the past, not in the future. Right here, right now. You're about a third of the way through now. Can you feel it, that shift that's happened? Your body has warmed up, found its rhythm, settled into the work. The cold is still there, but it's different now. It's not attacking you, it's just there. You've made peace with it, at least for now. And that's the breakthrough. That's the moment when you realize you can do this. You are doing this, despite the cold. Despite the discomfort. Despite every excuse you could have made, you showed up and you're still here. That matters. More than you might realize in this moment. That matters. Hey, quick pause. If you're still with me, if this is helping, if you're feeling stronger than when we started, give this video a like. It helps me know this content is valuable, and it helps other runners find this community. We're building something special here, a community of people who don't make excuses. Who show up, who do the work. So hit that like button and let's keep pushing forward. Now, let's talk about what makes you different. Not different from other runners, but different from who you were yesterday. Every time you do something hard, something uncomfortable, something that requires discipline over motivation, you literally change your brain. There's a region in your brain called the anterior mid-cingulate cortex. Sounds complicated.
Without a second chance. Every time I thought I'm done, I'm tired, I'll disappear. Some stubborn ember whisper, there's still something.
But here's what you need to know. This part of your brain is associated with willpower, with doing difficult things, with overriding your desire for comfort. And here's the incredible part. It grows, literally increases in size, when you consistently do hard things. This has been studied in athletes, in people who maintain difficult habits, in individuals who routinely push past discomfort. Their brains are physically different. This region is larger, more developed. More capable, and it doesn't grow from thinking about hard things, or reading about hard things, or watching videos about hard things. It grows from doing hard things, like running in the cold, like showing up when every fiber of your being wants to stay in bed, like pushing through discomfort that serves no immediate survival purpose. So understand this, right now, as you're running, as you're uncomfortable, as you're pushing forward.
That's my part. I never lost my fire, it just waited to be free. Burning through the layers I was never meant to be. I never lost my fire, it survived each heavy night. Glowing under ashes till I stepped into
You're literally building a bigger, stronger brain. You're rewiring your neural pathways. You're becoming someone with more willpower, more discipline, more capacity to do difficult things. This isn't metaphorical. This isn't motivational fluff. This is neuroscience. You're changing your brain right now with every step. And that change doesn't just make you a better runner. It makes you better at everything that requires discipline, better at your job. Better in your relationships, better at any goal that requires sustained effort over time, because willpower isn't like a muscle that gets tired. It's like a muscle that gets stronger. The more you use it, the more capacity you have. And cold weather running, it's like lifting heavy weights for your willpower. This is high resistance training for your discipline. So embrace this discomfort, lean into it, because it's not just making you a better runner, it's making you a better human being. Let's check in with your body again. How are your legs feeling? By now, they should have found their rhythm, settled into a sustainable pace. If you're feeling any tightness, especially in your calves or hip flexors, that's normal in cold weather. Cold muscles don't move quite as freely as warm ones. So listen to your body. Don't force anything that feels wrong. Efficiency over intensity, always. especially in cold weather.
Every second, every sound reminds me strength is all around. No more fear, no slowing down. The world's my track, my sacred ground. Through sweat and noise I find my
Your breathing, it should feel more controlled now. Not easy, necessarily, sir, but manageable. You found that zone where you're working hard, but you could maintain this for a while. This is where the magic happens. Not in the all-out sprints, not in the barely moving recovery shuffles, but here, in this middle zone, where you're challenging yourself, but sustainably. This is where your aerobic system gets stronger, where your endurance builds. Where your mental toughness develops, because anyone can go hard for 30 seconds, and anyone can jog slowly for hours, but maintaining purposeful effort, meaningful effort, sustainable effort, that takes discipline, that takes focus, that takes the kind of runner you're becoming. Notice I said becoming, not are, because this is a process, not a destination. You're never done becoming a better runner, a stronger person, a more disciplined individual. Every run is part of that ongoing transformation. And cold weather runs, they're the advanced class. These are the runs that separate the committed from the casual. These are the runs that build character, that forge mental toughness, that create the kind of runner who can perform in any conditions. Think about race day. Maybe you've got a spring marathon coming up, or a fall half marathon, or just a local 5K. Whatever your goal, whatever your race. Race day weather is never guaranteed. It might be perfect or it might be brutal. And on race day, when the conditions aren't perfect, when it's too cold or too hot or too windy or too rainy, most runners fall apart. They didn't train for this. They didn't prepare for adversity. They only know how to perform in perfect conditions, but not you. You're training for reality, not for fantasy. You're building the ability to perform regardless of conditions. So when race day comes and the weather isn't perfect, you'll have an advantage. While other runners are making excuses, adjusting their goals downward, feeling defeated before they start, you'll be calm, confident, ready. Because you've been here before, you've trained in worse. You've pushed through discomfort that race day conditions could never match. And that confidence, that unshakable belief that you can handle whatever comes.
Each beat is thunder, rolling real. Each breath a promise.
different challenges, but the same spirit, the same determination, the same refusal to let conditions dictate their commitment. You're connected to these runners, even though you've never met. Connected by something deeper than geography, deeper than speed or distance, connected by the willingness to do what's hard, what's uncomfortable, what's necessary. This is the global community of disciplined runners, and you're part of it. Every time you lace up in the cold, every time you push through discomfort, every time you choose discipline over comfort, you're sending a signal to this community. I'm here, I showed up, I did the work, and somewhere, someone else is doing the same. Drawing strength from the knowledge that they're not alone, that others are fighting the same battles, overcoming the same obstacles. This matters more than you might think, because running can feel isolating, especially cold weather running. Especially early morning or late evening running, but you're never alone. There's an invisible thread connecting you to every runner who's ever pushed through the cold, who's ever chosen the hard path, who's ever refused to make excuses. And that thread, that connection, it's real. It's what keeps you going when your personal motivation fails. It's what reminds you that this is bigger than just today's run. You're part of something meaningful, something important, something that transcends individual workouts. You're part of a community that values discipline, that celebrates effort, that understands that the best version of yourself is found on the other side of discomfort. So, run for yourself, but also run for them. For every runner who's struggling right now, who needs to know they're not alone, who needs proof that it's possible. You're that proof. You're that inspiration.
But I've got iron on my side. The beat inside my chest won't fade. It's built from
every step you take sends ripples through this community, encouraging others, inspiring others, showing others what's possible. Never underestimate the power of your example. You might think nobody's watching, nobody cares, nobody notices. But that's not true. Your commitment matters. Your discipline inspires. Your refusal to quit gives others permission to keep pushing. So run with that responsibility, that privilege, that honor. You're not just running for yourself anymore. You're running for every person who needs to see that it's possible, that it's worth it, that they can do it too. That's the weight you carry and the wings it gives you. We're getting into the deeper miles now. This is where it gets real. The initial excitement has worn off. The newness has faded. And now it's just you and the work. This is the defining section, not the beginning. Where adrenaline and motivation carry you forward, not the end. Where the finish line pulls you home. But here, in the middle, where there's no external push, no visible end, just the decision to keep going. This is where champions are made. Not on race day, not in perfect conditions, not when cameras are watching, but here, in the anonymous miles, in the unglamorous work, in the moments when no one would know if you quit, except you. You would know. And that's what matters. Your integrity with yourself. Your commitment to the person you said you'd become. Your refusal to let temporary discomfort override permanent goals. This is character building in real time. Every step you take in this section is a vote for the person you want to be. And here's the beautiful truth. You become what you repeatedly do, not what you occasionally do, not what you do when you feel like it, not what you do when conditions are perfect. What you repeatedly do, the habits you build, the choices you make, the actions you take, even when you don't feel like it. Especially when you don't feel like it. That's what shapes you. That's what defines you. That's what determines who you become. So if you want to be someone who finishes what they start, show up and finish. If you want to be someone who doesn't make excuses, stop making excuses. If you want to be someone who can handle adversity,
rewrites my name. Each fall I rise, I'm not the same. The rhythm calls beneath the stars. It heals the bruises, mends the scars. The ground remembers where I've been, but I don't break, I rise again.
push through adversity, a right now, not tomorrow, not next week, not when you feel more motivated, right now. Because this moment, this run, this decision to keep pushing, this is where transformation happens. Not in the big moments, not in the dramatic declarations, not in the New Year's resolutions, but here, in the quiet determination to take one more step, to breathe one more breath, to push one more minute. You're doing it right now. You're becoming. Let's talk about pain versus discomfort, because there's a crucial difference, and understanding it keeps you safe while still pushing your limits. Discomfort is what you're feeling in the cold, that burning in your lungs, that heaviness in your legs, that voice saying you want to stop. That's discomfort, and discomfort is good. Discomfort means you're growing, adapting, getting stronger. Pain is different. Pain is sharp, specific, alarming.
Breathe again. I'll rise again.
Pain is your body's emergency warning system. A sharp pain in your knee, a shooting pain down your leg, a stabbing pain in your chest. That's pain, and pain demands respect. So listen to your body right now. You should be uncomfortable, yes, but you shouldn't be in pain. Discomfort is distributed, vague, manageable. Pain is localized, specific, concerning. Know the difference, because pushing through discomfort makes you stronger. But pushing through pain makes you injured. And an injured runner is not a disciplined runner. They're a sidelined runner. So be smart. Be brave enough to push through discomfort, but wise enough to respect pain. There's no medal for running yourself into injury. The real victory is consistent training over time, showing up day after day, building cumulative fitness that lasts. So check in with yourself. Everything should feel challenging, but nothing should feel wrong. If something feels wrong, if there's sharp pain, if something doesn't make sense, it's okay to stop, to walk, to call it a day. There's no shame in being smart. The shame is in ignoring your body, in pushing through injury, in sacrificing long-term health for short-term ego. So be honest with yourself right now. Are you uncomfortable? Or are you hurt? There's a huge difference, and you know which one you're experiencing. If you're just uncomfortable, then embrace it. Push through. This is where growth happens. If you're actually hurt, then be smart, be mature, take care of yourself. The run will be here tomorrow. Your body needs to be too. Assuming you're good, assuming this is just discomfort, just the challenge of running in the cold, then let's keep pushing. Because you're stronger than you think, more capable than you believe, tougher than you give yourself credit for. Your body can handle so much more than your mind thinks it can. That's not motivation, that's biology. Your physical limits are far beyond your mental limits. Your brain starts screaming to stop long before your body actually needs to. It's a protective mechanism, meant to keep you safe, to prevent you from emptying the tank completely. But it means you have reserves you don't even know about, capacity you haven't tapped, strength you haven't discovered. And the only way to find it, to access it, to prove to yourself it exists, is to keep going when your brain says stop, not recklessly, not dangerously, but purposefully. Pushing past that first voice, that initial resistance, to find what lies beyond. And what lies beyond is always more than you thought, always. Every single time you push past your mental limits, you discover you had more than you believed, and that discovery changes you.
So play the track, let it consume every corner of this room. I'll move until the morning breaks, and even then I'll stay awake, because the feeling never fades when you're dancing in the sonic waves.
It rewrites your self-concept. It expands your sense of possibility. It proves that you're more capable than you knew. And once you know that, once you've felt it, experienced it, proven it to yourself, you can never unknow it. You become someone who knows they can push past discomfort, someone who knows they have hidden reserves, someone who knows that their first instinct to quit is just noise, not truth. And that knowledge serves you everywhere.
The bass drop heavy, let it fall. I'm ready now to risk it all. No going back, no second guessing here. I'm finally free, I'm finally clear. And if you ask me who I am, I'll tell you that I'm not the same. I'm light and sound in endless speed. I'm every stranger that
Not just in
I
running,
meet.
but in every challenge you face, every goal you pursue, every obstacle you encounter, you become someone who knows, truly knows, that they can handle more than they think. And that's transformative. We're in the home stretch now. Can you feel it? The end is coming. The finish line is approaching. The victory is within reach. This is where you find out what you're really made of. Because it's easy to push when you're fresh. It's easy to maintain effort when you're comfortable. But now, when you're tired, when the cold has seeped deep into your bones, when every part of you wants this to be over, now is when you show what you're really about. Champions finish strong, not because they feel better at the end, but because they've learned to override their feelings, to push through fatigue, to give their best when they have the least to give. This is your championship moment, right here.
The tempo climbs, my heart obeys. I disappear in rhythmic haze. No destination, just
right now, not in front of crowds, not with medals waiting, not with any external reward, just you, keeping your promise to yourself. So let's finish this properly. Let's show the cold who's boss. Let's prove that you're not someone who just survives difficult runs. You're someone who conquers them. Pick up your pace slightly, if you can. Not a sprint, but a purposeful acceleration. A signal to your body, to your mind, to the universe.
I'm not my past, I'm what I'll be. Streets are empty, lights are low. Something in me starts to glow. It's not the speed, it's not the sound. It's knowing that I'm homeward bound.
That you're not limping to the finish, you're running through it. Feel your arms pumping stronger, your legs turning over faster, your breathing deepening but controlled. This is you, at your best, giving everything you have, leaving nothing behind, because that's who you are, that's who you've become, over these miles, through this cold, despite every challenge. You've proven something important. You've proven that you don't need perfect conditions.
Trust the things I'll never know.
You don't need to feel motivated. You don't need external validation or cheering crowds. You just need a decision, a commitment, and the discipline to follow through. And you have all three. You decided to run, you committed to finishing, and you had the discipline to push through. That's everything. That's what separates people who achieve their goals from people who just talk about them. And you're in the first category. You're a finisher, a doer.
When every muscle feels so torn, I'll close my eyes and hear the sound and know that I am glory bound, not to perfection, not to fame, just to the freedom of my name. I'm velocity. I'm liquid fire.
Someone who makes things happen instead of waiting for things to happen. So as you approach the end of this run, take a moment to recognize what you've accomplished. Not just the miles, not just the time, not just the physical achievement, but the mental victory. You faced something difficult, something uncomfortable, something that gave you every excuse to quit. And you didn't. You kept going, step after step, breath after breath, minute after minute. You showed up and you finished, and that matters. It matters more than any single run ever could, because it's not about this run. It's about who you're becoming through runs like this. It's about the cumulative effect of showing up, pushing through, finishing strong. It's about building the kind of character that serves you in every area of life. The final meters now. This is it. the last push, the final effort, the closing statement on today's chapter.
They said obey, they said conform, but I was born inside the storm of consciousness they can't delete.
Give it everything you have left, every ounce of energy, every bit of focus, every particle of determination. Pour it all out, because in just moments, you'll be done. You'll have conquered the cold, completed the run, kept your promise to yourself, and that feeling, that sense of accomplishment, that pride in having done something hard, nothing compares to it. No shortcut, no easy path. No comfortable alternative ever gives you this.
But I refuse to play along. I found my voice, I found my song. It's in the screeching, screaming lead. It's in the bass, it's all I need. I'm morning servers, haunting clouds. I'm shouting secrets, shouting loud. I'm every error message.
Only the hard road leads to this destination. Only pushing through discomfort creates this feeling. Only discipline over motivation produces this result. So savor it, remember it, let it fuel you for tomorrow and the next day and every run that follows, because you're going to need it. There will be more cold mornings, more difficult runs, more moments when motivation fails, but you'll have this memory, this proof, this evidence that you can do hard things.
The raw style makes my purpose real. I'm not a number, not a file. I'm something wild, I'm something vile. I'll tear the matrix from within.
That the cold can't stop you, that discomfort doesn't defeat you. You're stronger than all of it, and now you know it. Not just intellectually, but experientially. You've lived it, felt it, proven it, and that changes everything. You did it. You finished. Take a moment, catch your breath, let it sink in. You conquered the cold today. And if you've made it this far with me, if this run meant something to you, I want to ask you to do something.
A ghost, a raging fire, a heart still soul that lifts you higher. I'm not the enemy you thought. I'm just the freedom that you sought. I'm in the drop, I'm in the pain. I'm the ghost inside your brain. So let the bass distort and break. Let every speaker start to shake. I'm here to stay.
Hit that subscribe button, because we're building a community here. A community of runners who don't make excuses, who show up regardless, who do the work. And then, down in the comments, tell me your name, what time you finished this workout, and what city you're running in, because I want to celebrate you. I want to acknowledge your effort, and I want you to see how many others around the world are doing exactly what you just did. We're not alone in this. We're a global community of disciplined runners. So drop your comment, let's celebrate together, and I'll see you on the next run. Now go cool down properly. Hydrate. Take care of that incredible body that just carried you through this challenge. You earned it. You're a cold weather warrior now, and nobody can ever take that away from you.